So happy. I'm so happy. I thought, no. Right, lovely jubbly. Got some nice dendrobinas. So we're going to do a pop-up boiler combo with some nice wormy worms on there. So let's get this set up. It's absolutely eating me mosquitoes. Oh, I've even got mozzie stuff on as well. So let's start with them. Start them all the way on. There we go. That should pop up nicely off the bottom now. Right, let's get that hooked up, get it on. Right, so I am going to go for a live bait on this session as well on a dumbbell rig. But first of all, I need to catch a live bait. So I'm going to set up a little waggler. Dead simple setup, float stops. And I'm actually using my little low rod to see if I can bag a roach or a rudd. A nice little pint of mixed maggots there. So let's get a couple of these on. Let's see if we can catch a livey. So I'm going to start with double whites and see what happens. Woo. Well, we're in. I've got a feeling it's a sturgeon for the first one. Just the way the take happened and the action and the way the aggressiveness, I feel like this is a sturgeon. Oh no, it's a carp. That certainly wasn't pulling like a carp. Well, I never. It pulled the pod over, it was that powerful, that take. I absolutely was not thinking that was a carp. Not in a million years, not the way that was pulling. but then he kind of just rolled over and gave up. What we got on in what a nightmare that was. I was just messing about with my little live bait float rod, changing maggots, and that ripped off. Oh, flipping heck. All the adrenaline's kicked in now because I just was not expecting that then. Right, I suppose we better get him out and have a quick nosy at him. Get in. It's not a cat, it's not a sturgeon, but it's a carp. And that'll do me. Dean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this carp. He's absolutely stunning. I do like a mirror. You know, I'm not afraid to say I don't mind. I've come around to it over the last year or so, carp fishing. I mean, I'm still a predator man, but when you get fish like this, it's just beautiful, isn't it? So yeah, awesome. Right, let's get him back away. Yeah, I think this is a carp again. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not ideal. I mean, I don't mind, to be honest, because I'm expecting the cats at night time. But have I got it wrong? And it's no, yeah, it's a carp. Yeah, carp on the halibut pellet again. Oh my lord. Common this time. We've got a common. People are going to start calling me the carp man, not the predator angler. Catch more carp than blinking anything else when I'm catfishing. Whoop. No, he doesn't want to come in just yet. I think we might be ready. Yes. Oh dear me, another carp in the net. Oh, do you know what though? These savage takes, like flipping heck. They're not just soft takes. They don't half rip off the pod. Right, we'll give him a rest for a minute and we'll have a look at him. 2 carp, no cats, no sturgeon, no nothing else. Well, 2 live baits. I hope the night picks up for the cats. They behave either. Oh my word. Oh my. There's a reason I don't carp fish, guys, and this is it. Right, lovely little common. Happy with that. I'm not. Yep. I mean, they're great fun and everything, but they're not a catfish. See if he'll behave again. Right, there we go. He's all right. He's pristine. They're lovely carp in this water that I'm on, and he's a lovely little specimen of a common carp. So, yeah, let's get him back in. Right, so I'm going to set up a live bait rig, known as a dumbbell rig for catfish. Hopefully the cats will kick in tonight because I've had 2 caps and I've just had another run there and bumped it. So dumbbell rigs are really easy to use. You start with a running lead. So the first thing you're going to slide onto your line is a running lead on a running ring. And from there, you're going to slide on your dumbbell and you're going to leave the silicone end further out, and this is the end you slide your line onto first. So it can be a bit of a faff to get this all the way through to the side, especially if you've got some stuff stuck in the tube. But hopefully this will go through first time, no issues. It's a lot harder using braid. I tend to use mono on dumbbell rigs because I like a little bit of stretch in the line when a cat takes a live bait. So yeah, that's gone through, no problem. So from here then, we then simply attach our hook end. Now I'm using 80-pound hook length there with 2 hooks on. So one in the behind the dorsal fin and then one in the side. And then what happens is you tie your swivel to this end that the lines come out of, plug the swivel in, and then the live bait will just swim underneath the dumbbell, which sits flat on the top of the water like that. So let's get that tied on and let's get this rigged up. Is an absolute whopper of a fish. Oh my god, he is an absolute belter. What a fish, look at the size of him. He is huge. I can't believe I just landed this fella. I can't wait to weigh him and see what he weighs. What a fish. 7, 8, 28, 27, 8, oh, 27, 8, 27, 8. Alright, let's get him away. Let's get him away. What a fish.
Oh, I want to go to bed, but this is just ridiculous.
Hello mate, finally. Do you know what, I don't even care that you're a babber, you are mega. Just try and get this hook out. There we go. What an absolute beauty. Whoops. Alright, okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoop. Oh, get in. I was desperate for a cat and I finally got one. Absolutely made up. Absolute stunner. They just are my favourite fish. I love pike fishing, don't get me wrong, but cats just hit different. Even small ones like this are just absolutely incredible to catch. They're just an absolute stunning fish. They don't half put up a wicked fight and they just look incredible. I mean, this one is absolutely pristine. What an absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. It's actually bigger than I thought. When it came in I thought it was smaller, but it's quite long in the tail. But yeah, what an absolute beautiful fish. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I thought, no. Oh, right, in all that carnage I've just had a double run, so I've got 2 banging carp, so I'm going to get them one out at a time and have a look at him. Two carp, and do you know what? I'm gonna have to put the torch on just to unhook this fella. The other one is unhooked because I shouted a chap from just further down to help me out when I had a double run, because I was messing about with this one in the net, not this one, the other one. When this one went, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Oh, right, this is the first, well it's the second, but it's the first one I'm going to show you, and it's a beauty. Look at that, what a fish, amazing. So he was the second run. When I was unhooking the other one, my other rod screamed off, so looks like I'm getting plagued with a bit of carp tonight. But yeah, what a fish. Let's okay, this is a whoop, doesn't want to behave either. What a belter, come on, yoy. What an absolute belter. Double run, and they both pristine, just absolutely stunning carp. I mean, what a fish. Right, let's get him back in because we need to get him back in. There we are, two beautiful carp. Lovely. That is it's nothing. Beautiful. Right, let's get them away. These are just the most incredible fish ever. I am so made up because I didn't think I was going home with a cat, but we've got a cat. Might not be the biggest cat in the world, but what an absolute beautiful fish this is. I'm so made up. They just are incredible. I mean, even the small ones like this are just absolutely beautiful. Behave yourself. Absolutely pristine condition. I mean, what an absolute beauty. What an absolute beautiful fish. Get in. Absolutely get in. I'm so happy. Right, I'm gonna get this little babby back to his home. Get in. I can't pick you up. Right, there we go. Beautiful, lovely sturgeon. Not as big as the one before. Obviously that one came in at what, £27. This is nowhere near that size, but still very beautiful sturgeon. Absolutely love them. They're just a quality fish, just absolutely prehistoric. But yeah, it's I think it's like 2 in the morning, something like that. Yeah, beautiful. What a fish. Well happy with that. Beautiful fish. last night I was getting battered with eels, and that cat that I had, but now we've started the day with a lovely comment, which does not want to be adhering to my strict code of video conduct. So yeah, we're gonna get him back anyway, but yeah, there's another. Come on, mate. Right, anyway, I'm gonna. Right, anyway, I'm gonna get him back in the water. Another sizable one as well, if he's gonna play ball. Oh yes, a lovely sturgeon. I'm not going to keep him out too long, I want to get him away, but yes, this has been a carnage session so far. I don't know if he's going to continue, but I've had no sleep. It's 7 AM I think, or maybe just after. But yeah, what an absolute beauty. Absolute beauty fish. There we go. The powerhouse that is a sturgeon. I'm not going to weigh him because he's not as big as the one I had last night, which was my PB, by the way. That 27 pound one was my PB. This one isn't nearly, well, it's definitely in its 20s, but it's not a 27. So yeah, right, let's get him away and let's carry on fishing. What a beautiful fish. Oh, I've just put one sturgeon back and I've got another one. What a session this has turned out to be. I hadn't even put my thing back in the cradle, the release net. Oh. Greedy bugger. He's taking the double 21mm red halibuts on a big cat hook. Right. Let's try and get the net away from you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we get it. All right. Okay. Oh my God, bro's kicking off. All right. Okay. Jesus Christ. Fighting with a sturgeon. Take 2. I don't know if that's any better, but let's try and get this guy out. If he's going to let me, he's absolutely full of beans. Right, there we go. Another sturgeon. I think that's number 4, isn't it, for the session? They're absolutely ace. I mean, just look at the schneb on that. I don't know if it's the one I caught before. I don't know. It might have been the other small one I caught before. Maybe, I don't know. But either way, they're really cool. Right, let's get him away and see what the rest of the day brings. dear me. Right, let's get rid of the net. Right, here we go. I've lost count now. I don't even know how many carp we've got, but absolute wonderful sport this session's been. I mean, I can't even begin to think that this was going to be this sort of session, but what a lovely fish. Right, so I've had a selection of different baits on over the last few hours, since yesterday, but what I've just had that carp on is Sonia baits, spicy sausage and cheesy garlic 14mm pellet, but it's on a cat hook, quite a long hair. That's how I've been fishing it. It's barbless Catfish Pro circle hooks. So that's what I've just had that on, but they've been coming out on all sorts of different baits. I've had 21mm halibut, I've had red halibut on, I've had the turbo crabber on that I caught a carp on. So they've been coming out on quite a lot of different baits, which is amazing. The Catfish in the night came out on double 21mm halibut. So yeah, it's been interesting to try a few different baits, and they've all seemed to pay off. The only thing that didn't pay off was the live bait, so I changed that to a bottom bait late last night. But yeah, right, let's get this re-rigged up, let's get it back in. brilliant, savage. He's a lovely carp though, absolutely lovely common this. What a fish that is. What a fish. I'm well happy with that. Absolutely brilliant. What a session. I'm so happy. It's just been one of them sessions where everything, I've had a few problems along the way, but everything's gone right. Like, it's just been absolutely incredible. Even though I've had loads and loads of carp and only one cat, 4 sturgeon, it's been an absolutely banging session, and I just could not ask for a better 24 hours. And I've still got time to go. So yeah, let's get this beautiful fish back in the water. Nope, he's not ready. Yes, he is. There we go. Not as big as some of the others, but it's another carp in the net. And an absolutely fantastic session. Can't complain. Yeah, lovely fish. Well happy. Loads of carp. I don't care. I've had a carp. I've had 4 sturgeon. I've had a PB sturgeon. And the carp is just fun sport. Can't complain. So let's get this little babby back in and let's carry on. Got a few hours left. Well, we're going to finish this session with a beautiful mirror carp. And it's not even my end of my time. It's only 11 AM, but I am going to call it here because I'm absolutely knackered. And I think I need to go home for a nap. But see if he's going to play ball this one. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful mirror. I'm so happy. I really am. What a session. Yeah, he's an absolute cracker. What a fish. So yeah, for the final time on this session, I think we'll get him away, and I'm going to start packing my bivvy up and get myself home. What an absolute session. If you've not subscribed to the video, please drop a subscription. I've got channel memberships as well. Check them out. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll be looking forward to putting this one on. Woo. So these are some of the baits I've used over the last 24 hours. It's not been 24 hours, but overnight and all yesterday and into today. So I've done really well with the squidders. I think I had a carp or two on the 24mm turbo crabbers. I tried the luncheon meat, didn't have much luck with that. Peppered squid, the pellet O's were good this morning. The double pellet 21mm halibut pellet has been fantastic. That's what bagged the cat. And then the combo of the red halibut pellet with the 20mm squid halibut pellet was a good combo in the night as well. And then I did have a moggy chunks on as well, which has done well. So that's the selection that I've had. They've done well. I obviously started with worm yesterday, but the worm was getting hammered by everything else, so like roach and perch and whatnot. But other than that, this has been a great little selection of baits that's worked really well for me over the last session. So yeah, just thought I'd share that. Any of these baits will work on most waters. They're all really good. I like the Catfish Pro and the Dynamite range baits, so they're sort of my go-to baits for cat, sturgeon and carp, and they always do well. So yeah, as today has proven. So thank you for joining me on the bank. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been absolute carnage overnight, especially with the double run and whatnot. I ended up taking my third rod out because it was just getting too much. But what an absolutely banging session. I absolutely love these types of sessions when all the stars align and everything just works in the magic in the moment. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, drop us a sub. Appreciate it. Check out my channel memberships, and I'll see you on the other side. Tight lines.